Hello, my name is Florentino Bedoya, and I will be presenting on the Benchmark Extended Executive Summary presentation. First thing I would want to mention would be the company overview, historical highlights. One of the main ones that I would want to recognize would be the inception of CVS Health Corp in 1963. Now, the next one that's notable is in 1988 would be when they celebrated the 25th anniversary, 25 years, and they had 750 storefronts, and they had a $1.6 billion revenue. Now, from 1990 to 2017, you could see that there's a trend in acquiring smaller companies that provided benefits for CVS's customer base and expanding their services. This is instrumental in the future of the company as it competes with the many other competitors that it's had for the last 10 years. The latest one being that they acquired Atnea, and it is beginning to transform the health experience for all of its customer base. Now, this mission statement here is based off the company's value proposition that involves products used to improve or maintain target consumers' health. The vision statement is synonymous to the retail pharmacies company's mission statement. Both of these corporate statements are directed towards CVS business operations that aim to help target the customers in terms of their health. Now, the main parts of these that our group wanted to change or more or less dial in and make it a little bit lengthier was to be able to dial into the fact that CVS is strengthening its position in a evolving market. Now, one of the most influential findings during the developing of the EFE was the total EFE score. The score reflects the narrow industry standards and how effective the company's strategies are when responding to opportunities and threats. After reviewing the opportunities, the industry overall noted opportunities to merge with various insurance companies, which will allow the company to control costs, which is probably the most instrumental part of all of this. The competitive profile matrix is an important analytical tool that companies use to determine how they rank in comparison to the competitors. This is done by compiling a list of the most critical success factors, which could be from advertisement, facility location, and price competitiveness. Out of the 12, as mentioned before, the most important one is going to be price competitiveness. Demonstrating that there's an increase in revenue and to have the potential to continue evolving, financial ratio analysis and internal factor evaluation matrix are an excellent method to be able to look at this. Telling the weaknesses of CVS Health, there is a common understanding that the company is potentially peaking and the time to improve is now. With CVS offering the lowest average costs for medication, the nature of inflation will make this a competitive advantage. And I say this mainly because there is a rise in competitors, strong ones, being from Amazon Pharmaceuticals. CVS is at the top of the pharmacy game for now, but nationally maintaining the highest market share out of the three largest competitors, with price competition, location, accessibility being the leading factors for its success. For now, it's miles ahead, but there's still a lot to do. CVS can discover areas of investment, optimization, or possible divestment for classifying items as stars, cash cows, question marks, and dogs. According to the data, the top three divisions of CVS are classified as stars, include healthcare services, pharmacy and consumer wellness, and healthcare benefits, which would include the newly acquired Atnea and CVS Caremark. These are the main divisions, and these are the ones that produce the most amount of revenue. The internal-external matrix offers a valuable strategic planning tool for companies such as CVS. This framework goes beyond just market share and growth rate by considering the company's internal strengths and weaknesses. The area that needs the most improvement is healthcare benefits. The acquisitions of Atnea and CVS Caremark with IFE scores of 2.2 and EFE of 2.9. This is not a surprise at all, considering that these are the youngest out of their repertoire, but there's nothing but improvement from here on. The Space Matrix, Space, Grand, and QSP matrices. Space Matrix helps to determine what strategic position would work based on financial, competitive stability, and industry positions. The one that I would want to bring up the most would be the stability position, mainly because of its low score, but because of the possibility that it's being a little bit shaky because of the many changes that are going on in the industry. The current position it's at right now is negative 3.2, and it could help from strengthening its position to be able to mitigate the majority of the stresses that are going to come with the expansion of its competitors. The Grand Matrix tool is used to document the position and growth of each division within the healthcare market. This tool is influential in assisting organizations to develop alternative strategies to improve position and growth of the company overall. According to the matrix, the divisions represented remain the same within the company with pharmacy and wellness, corporate and other, healthcare benefits, and healthcare services. The division that has the strongest competitive position and the most rapid growth performing consistently is healthcare benefits division. CVS acquired the large insurance provider Aetna, as mentioned before, and their prescription coverage through CVS Caremark. Now, QSPM is a powerful tool as well that helps choose the best path forward. In the last phase is a strategic framework. The strength is merging with insurance providers as Aetna, and mainly, as mentioned before, the weakness is going to be maintaining premiums at a low, which is crucial since CVS's primary strength is having its brick and mortar stores. Perceptual mass and organizational chart analysis. The current divisional structure is based off of one product, and it is the M structure that allows regional flexibility. M-form is divisional or multi-divisional structures manage a company by separating it in several semi-independent divisions. These could be based off product lines, geographic locations, or other factors. The revised one, the matrix structure, is an organizational structure in which vertical and horizontal flows of authority and communication are created. Functions are horizontal and arrayed, and division and products and projects are vertically arrayed. While matrix structures offer advantages in communication and knowledge sharing, they also have downsides. One major challenge is going to be the potential for confusion and conflict, which it's gonna be needed considering that we're in competition with one of the most powerful companies in the world with one of its most powerful supply chain structures. Now, steps to financial recommendations. CVS Health has Minute Clinics in 883 locations nationwide. However, they do not offer many of the traditional services offered in clinics themselves, like x-rays, scans, and some testings. Outsourcing these would cost around $300 per test. Therefore, we suggest that we make exclusive contracts with companies to be able to either provide referrals or so that we can mitigate people going to somebody else if they offer these services. The EPS and EBIT analysis reflects these numbers, and as the EPS is slightly higher than the company opts to raise capital through stocks, we suggest that we go that route. CVS Health is expected to have a positive income in all categories, whereas Walgreens has an overall decreasing in negative income, which is a great position for us, but we still need to look forward because we still have competitors ahead of us. Leadership and skills and specific decisions. At the end of the day, leaders are going to have to use these four in particular: communication, imagination, embracement, and empathy. With restructuring the company and pioneering a new structure, we're going to need communication flow at its optimal level. Imagination, because at the end of the day, there's going to be companies out there that are creating better products or more streamlined ones with the emerging generations that have a lot more integral use of technology than the ones in the past. Embracement and empathy, key to any type of leadership. Now, business opportunities from company leadership, better productivity, reputation, and higher profits, these are instrumental. But the one that I want to highlight the most, and I find it to be essential, is Toyota's Jidoka way. Now, if we can stop mitigate issues throughout any part of the business by taking in an idea from every single worker, no matter what level they are, we will streamline the company and provide higher profits, a better reputation, and increased in productivity. CVS's commitment to greater good, Christian worldview. CVS has a great commitment by just providing all the services that are seen on the presentation. They provide opportunities for people to get into the industry. They provide grants for opportunities in the community. The Hometown Fund is a fund which provides opportunities for companies, 501c3s, small LLCs to be able to take up pioneering positions in the community and help out. And honestly, the two last ones, the tobacco-free generation and tobacco-free campuses, are instrumental for the future and to be able to mitigate the usage of. Now, CVS is not necessarily a company that reflects Christianity directly, but they definitely have and portray the teachings of God through justice, peace, and mercy, because at the end of the day, they try to make the world a better place. They do encourage employee volunteerism and community outreach, as stated before in their program. Any questions? Thank you for your time and have a great day.